These type of cross-border, cross-pollination of ideas is where I feel most comfortable. One of the great things about Geeks on a Plane is being able to take a group of Silicon Valley investors and entrepreneurs out of their comfort zone, plop them in a city of 20 million people like Shanghai, and having them figure it out that, you know, the world actually doesn't revolve around the US or Silicon Valley anymore. In China, you're starting to see the industry and the sector develop a character of itself. And in a lot of ways, they are actually a little bit more advanced, or they are developing differently from the US. So it's important for folks to see it for themselves. On the very first day of Rethink Shanghai, we actually got a call from the State Department, and there was a little window of opportunity for a small group of us to break off and meet Senator Clinton. And not only did we get a chance to meet her, Dave actually managed to get a few more seconds of time in with her to talk about the startup visa movement. Enough so that she called over an aide of hers and asked him to follow up with us. Next up was the Shanghai World Expo. We got a private tour by the USA Pavilion. They also organized this great reception on the second floor, bringing Shanghai-based geeks together with our Geeks on a Plane. People have had the opportunity to connect directly with change makers and influencers that they otherwise would never meet in any other situation. So the next day we had the launch of Ignite Shanghai, and it took place at one of Shanghai's most popular jazz clubs called Brown Sugar at Xintiandi. We had speakers such as Isaac Mao, China's first blogger, Dave McClure, as well as Mark Suster. It was a really great mix of East meets West to a sold-out crowd of 150 people that packed the place. That night we had startup dinner. We had a very special surprise where the Vice Director at the Ministry of Science and Technology, Dr. Zhao Gang, decided to skip out on the Hillary Clinton dinner that he was invited to in Beijing, and he wanted to hang out with a bunch of geeks in Shanghai. He was one of the first in China to spearhead the low-carbon economy movement. Nothing makes me happier than seeing a group of people come to a place like China for the first time, really make a connection with the people on the ground here, and knowing that just the type of people that we brought together, something good's going to happen.